All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to go racing once again from Southern National. Richie Joplin and DP Riggins have the front row. Anowski front row. John Barry, Stephen Gary on the second row. They rhyme. Andrew Thornton and Brandon Young on the third row. Got nothing. Russell Worth and Frank Barbary on the fourth row. David Lux back in the car tonight alongside Riley Maricchio. Round out your top 10. Ed Sr. starts in 11th. Chris Johnson in 12th. Mick Recken starting in 13th. Kenny Tripp in 14th. Those two are battling for second in the points. Ed Jones, the champ, starts in 15th. Chance Maddock trying to survive a full race starting in 16th. And Zach Rogers rounds out the field in 17th. All the drivers winding up their tiny little engines, getting ready to go. Pace car is away. Pace car will lead him around one more time, then he'll drop into pit road out of turn 4. Here we go. Pace car is in. It's time to go racing. Green flag is in the air. They're down and away at Southern National. Oh, we've got one spinning out of turn 2. Caution is out. Several cars involved. DP Riggins goes around early. We talked about the car being loose during pre-race, and there you see it. Several drivers completely unable to avoid the chaos behind. Look like Riley Maricchio involved. We'll see. Looks like Riley Maricchio has come to pit road. DP Riggins drops to the tail end. Richie Joplin will now have to contend with Andrew Thornton. John Barry actually will be in second. Andrew Thornton the third. Stephen Gary up to fourth. Russell Worth in fifth. Brandon Young 6th, Ed Sr. 7th, Eddie Jones at 8th, Zach Rogers 9th, and Kenny Tripp rounding out your top 10. McRacken got caught behind the chaos, still holding on in 13th. The lights go out on the pace car. They'll go single file on the restart. Here we go, green back in the air. Richie fires and is away quickly. John Berry, Andrew Thornton dogfight for second place. Starting to see some moves, including McRecken trying to make his way forward. McRecken, oh, they're spinning right in front of him. Caution is out. It's Zach Rogers. That gets it down in there, just gets a little loose on corner exit. These cars are so light and so short, they get loose. It is very, very hard to save it. Richie Joplin continuing to lead this one so far. Kenny Tripp up 7 spots into 7th place. Chris Johnson up 4 into 8th. McRecken up 4 into 9th. And Chance Maderick up 6 spots into 10th. David Lux in his triumphant return currently in 13th. DP Riggins in 16th. Zach Rogers in 17th after those two drivers causing the first 2 cautions. Even when the tires heat up, these cars have been loose here all night long. Could make things interesting. Once they get side by side, anything can happen, and they are going to stack back up 2 wide. Richie Joplin still in control. Hayes' car is in, Green back in the air. A little bit of bumping down the front straightaway as McRecken all over Kenny Tripp's back bumper. They're 3 wide down the backstretch. Oh, the 20 comes down across the nose. Caution. Brandon Young and Chris Johnson get together. Chris all over Brandon's back bumper, comes out of turn 2, gets a run down low. Brandon comes down, not expecting him to be there. Chris almost clears. But another car gets bumped up the track. And David Lux was involved. Lux almost, I think he made it through unscathed, just ends up going around a bit. Getting word, we're going to try and do this really, really quickly. From Chance Maderick's in-car view. Chance up on the, holy crap! Boys and girls, it don't get much closer. Richie Joplin at the front. Here we go. Green back in the air. Richie makes a quick getaway. Andrew Thornton in second. Russell Worth now up into third, but here comes Tripp. Oh, Tripp pushes up the track. Russell ends up tagging the wall. Kenny finally clears, brings McRecken with him. Chance Maderick, caution is back out. Looks like David Lux may have been involved. Lux has a big run down under DP. Oh, tries to cut low and just goes around. Manages to keep it off the wall. But a rough start in his big return here tonight. Lights quickly back out on the pace car. They stack back up. Still 16 cars on the lead lap as the pace car dives in. Green flag back in the air. Andrew Thornton on the high side. A big push into one from McCracken, but Richie pulls ahead. Good evening, Tina. How are you? Oh, we've got a car around. Caution is out. Another car's around. Brandon Young. Oh, there's some banging on the back straightaway. Brandon just gets caught in the middle of the sandwich. Zach Rogers, the other car involved, gets loose off two, comes down, gets Chris Johnson. Edmund gets caught up as well. Good thing these are tough little cars that can take a beating. I'm doing great, Tina. Glad to see you. Richie Joplin out front, Andrew Thornton in second, McCracken now 10 spots into third, Russell Worth in fourth, Chance Madrick up 11 spots into fifth, but the question still exists, can he make it to the end? Tina, they definitely are. David, yes. That was an epic save. How you kept it off the wall is really, really impressive. Turned it around and just pointed it the right way again, buddy. Great job. Lights back out, single file on the restart. Richie Joplin at the front. Pace car is back in. Green back in the air, just past the halfway point. The battle's about to heat up front, but several guys still trying to fight their way back up. DP Riggins, Riley Maricchio on their way forward. And loose off the turns. These drivers are doing a great job holding on to him tonight. And Addison cheering on Andrew Thornton. Andrew sits in third. Riley Maricchio in sixth, right behind Chance Madrick in seventh. McCracken goes for the lead underneath Richie Joplin. Richie sends it down but doesn't have it. He pulls down into second. Shuts the door on Andrew Thornton. The top six in a breakaway. Chris Johnson in seventh, trying to close it. Stephen Gary, holy cow, gets close off four. Oh, we've got one around caution. And it's David Lux and Brandon Young. Oh, looks like Lux tried to stay low, saw a car coming. Gets down low and clips the apron. Brandon Young spun just ahead. Brandon may have very well gotten into him. And it looks like Chance Maderick may have been the driver that had the first incident on the backstretch. Chance looking low. And it was. Chance goes around out of turn 2. Manages to keep it off the wall and keep going forward. And remember, Chance Maderick has never survived to the end of a Legends race. Good evening, JR. How are you doing tonight, buddy? They're going to stack back up for the restart. Don't forget to drop in the comments. Let us know you're cheering for. Hit that like button a few hundred times while you're at it. Here we go. Pace car about to drop in. Pace car is in. They fire green in the air. Oh, look at the start Richie Joplin gets on the high side. He clears McRacken into 1. Not often you see that high side move work. McRacken tries to get back underneath. They're 2 by 2 back behind. Riley Maricchio, Andrew Thornton side by side. Here comes Chris Johnson. Oh, Chris and Andrew through 3 and 4 almost get into each other. Right behind them, Edmund Jones and Russell Caution is out. Ed Sr. involved. Oh! Chance Maderick finds Ed's bumper. Ed Sr. goes flying. It'll be less than 10 laps to go. Once the green drops again, things about to heat up. Prediction from the stands, Addison saying that 31 of Andrew Thornton is going to get it done tonight. Andrew has been so close in recent weeks. Some of the bad luck has disappeared. Came very close to victory lane last week. Can he get there tonight? McRacken up front, Richie Joplin in second, Riley Maricchio in third, Chris Johnson in fourth, Andrew Thornton in fifth, Edmund Jones sixth, Russell Worth is in seventh, Kenny Tripp in eighth, DP Riggins in ninth, and Stephen Gary in 10th. And of course, huge shout out to Stephen Gary and the Lug Nut Racing team for sponsoring tonight's races. Lights are out on the pace car. Pace car hits pit road. McRacken fires their away. 7 to go at the line. Chris Johnson up top trying to make up some ground. Riley Maricchio down to the inside. Riley, an amazing tour mod driver. But, man, he is putting on a show in the Legends tonight. Edmund Jones now up to 6th. Russell Worth in 7th. Kenny Tripp in 8th. David Lux, despite the earlier incidents, that man don't know how to quit. He's up to 10th again. 5 laps to go. Top 4, single file, Chris Johnson, side by side with Edmund. Chris is around. Caution. And it looks like side effects included DP Riggins. Oh, Chris goes way up the track. There's a checkup. Kenny Tripp gets caught up. DP Riggins gets caught up. Oh, they check up. DP, Kenny get together. Lux catches a little bit of it. And it looks like it's going to be green, white, checkered for the finish. McRacken up in the lead with Richie in 2nd. Should see a side-by-side restart. Richie beat him off the line last time. Drivers getting sorted out. David Lux, despite being caught up in that a little bit, makes his way up into 7th or 8th place. Andrew Thornton in 3rd, Richie Joplin in 2nd, and McRacken has the lead. McRacken choosing the outside line for the restart. Pace car is in. He fires. We're away. Green flag in the air. 2 laps to go. Side by side into 1. Richie's got the advantage off the turn. Caution is back out. Big wreck out of 2. And we'll get another green-white checkered. No, we are going to the finish as they run. Wow, they are still wrecking in turn 2, but with the caution also came the white flag. Let's see what brought it out, and then we'll talk to some drivers. Looks like Brandy, oh, they went 4 wide into 1. Wow. Oh, looks like the 14 just gets a bump, sit around. John Barry has nothing he can do and collects everybody behind. Let's talk to our top 3, starting with 3rd place, Andrew Thornton.
Hey, Doug, you got me?
Hey, yeah, what's up, Edmund?
Hey, so before you jump into interviews here, let us confirm our top 3 for you. Because per JBSRL rules, since the caution came out on a green-white checkered before the white was flown, it is frozen at the time of yellow. So we will have to see who has actually won this.
Looks like according to scoring, it'd be Richie, then McRacken, and Andrew.
Yeah, but how we are doing it is once the caution lights come on, whoever's in the lead at that point. So one moment here.
Judging by what I could see, it looks like Richie, then McCracken, and Andrew.
Yes, sir. I'm seeing it now. So at the time of caution, 89 car is our winner with the 99 and 31 following. Top 5 is, so 4th is Riley Mercutio, Russell Worth, and then myself.
Awesome.
All right. Thanks, Doug.
Yep. So after review, it is going to be Richie Joplin with the win. Let's talk to your top 3. Andrew, man, your luck has really turned around late in the season, but still awesome to see it turn around like this.
Yeah, I got lucky there. Guessed right on that final restart. Not really sure what Kyle was thinking, trying to go high side on the restart. Seems like it ended up costing him in the end, but luckily I guessed the throttle when he went and kept me in front of Riley on the outside to stay in third when yellow come out.
Oh, man, you got it done once again. 2 weeks in a row, podium finishes. Man, it's awesome to see you back up there, and keep it up, buddy.
I hope I can stay here.
Congrats, man.
Thanks, buddy.
Andrew Thornton comes home in third. Looking for a McRacken to talk to. I'm not sure where he disappeared off to. There he is. Hey, McRacken, it's Doug. You got me?
I do.
Hey, man. A great job and a great battle right there at the end, coming home in second. But it was a very close second place.
Yeah, let's go. I came from the back. I was trying to do the good old back to the front and win it. I wanted to put on a show. That's why I chose the outside on the last restart. Because I didn't want to just, take the bottom and run away with it, or take the bottom and then get punted going down into 1. Yeah, that didn't work out the way I thought it was going to work, because I was hoping to get the big run down the back stretch, cross them over going down into 3, or off of 4 at least. Yeah. So that didn't go exactly to plan, but yeah, good win to Joplin. That was a hell of a race with him. I do appreciate the bumps on the restart before that. I was like, wow, we're gonna have an actual race here. So that's why I did try and choose the outside, but things happen.
Well, man, another great finish. You came from behind. Great job tonight. Congratulations, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
And finally, first time winner, Richie Joplin. Richie, you finally got it done, buddy. It's been close a few times. You just kept getting faster, and you finally get one of these Legends cars to victory lane.
Yeah, I finally won a race while you was broadcasting.
Actually, that's the second time that's happened. Remember when you finished Talladega backwards?
Oh, that was sideways. Yeah, I remember that. I finally got a short track win for you.
Well,
I finally timed that restart perfect, and I don't know if I could have held him off if we didn't have that caution real quick.
Well, man, you definitely, I think, had the whole lap. You got in front of them. They had to really fight to get by you, and it was just an awesome finish. A great showing up here in this season and putting on quite a show too.
Yes, I like these little cars. They're a handful. They're right there on that edge where you got to drive it, and that's when I usually do my best, when they're a little loose like that.
Well, that has definitely been the case, man. Congratulations. It is long overdue, buddy.
Thank you, Doug.
Richie Joplin finally gets to victory lane. We're not done yet. They're loading up the Legends cars and unpacking the tour mods here at Southern National. Get ready. We'll be back racing in just a moment.